Alright, hello everyone, this is Aberrant Capro, and welcome to a review of Adore. Adore is an early access roguelike game that, well, you capture monsters and you fight to get rid of a curse. Anyway, as this is a review, I'm gonna talk about my opinions on the game. First, I would, however, like to mention that I had not heard about this game at all until a video by Splattercat Gaming popped up in my recommended. So a big shout out to them, and I'm gonna link the video that I saw so you can go watch it after this one. But yeah, let's get to the review part of this review. As far as gameplay goes, the controls I would say are, for me personally, a 4 out of 5. The dodging feels a little bit wonky at times, but that could just be me not being used to the game, I suppose. You walk by right-clicking and you summon, or not summon, you capture by left-clicking. And since I am used to playing League of Legends, walking with the right-click is not an issue for me. I, however, haven't seen this control being used much in games overall, so I don't know if it's weird or not, but it works for me, so that's always something. Yeah, visuals, a clear 5 out of 5 for me. It's a really neat art style. What you see in my gameplay is it's only medium quality, because my computer isn't the best, so I couldn't have higher quality at the same time as recording. So it usually looks a lot better than this as well. Well, not a lot better, but better. But on medium quality, as you can see, it's still pretty good. And yeah, sound effects, also 5 out of 5. It's really great. You can't hear my favorite creature here now, but my favorite creature is Frogma, and the chirping it has when you summon it, and when it attacks, it's just the best. Yeah, I'm doing this a little too fast. I have 15 minutes worth of recording here, and I really wanted you to see the boss battle, so yeah, as you can see, it's also a little overwhelming when there's a huge group of enemies coming at once. So you have to run around a lot and dodge and stuff, which is, it's not bad. It's just a little stressful, and I don't deal well with stress, so I usually just sit there like, ah! But yeah, it's very satisfying beating a level with a lot of enemies though. As far as music goes, by itself, it's also a 5 out of 5 for me. But with the game, I'd say it's a 3.5 actually, because it's a little too cute for the game in a way. Like, sure, the art style is cute and stuff, but I still feel like the music is a little bit misplaced, because with all this action going on, it's still generally a very chill and pretty music. And yeah, I don't know, it just feels a little off to me, but the music is good. Nothing wrong with it. Just a little out of place. Unfortunately, that was all I had to say. Or well, at least everything I had written down. But they'll talk, I suppose. But yeah, all the different creatures really cute, really unique, and most of them are really fun to use as well. The ones I have now are Mitra and... what's the other one called? Mimra or something, Mima. Whatever. It's a little... I don't know what it is. Everyone calls it a squirrel, but it's not a squirrel. And there I died. And since this is a roguelike... Nira, what's his name? Since this is a roguelike, it means I have to restart. However, you can unlock permanent upgrades with fragments. There's Frogma, by the way. Best boy. Yeah, as you can see, I have almost filled that one up completely, which gives me another starter creature that I can take with me if I feel like. I didn't now because I'm purifying Frogma. Over time, your creatures can get curses, which is basically a debuff. And as you see there, it got a bond, which is a buff. So that's something you have to keep in mind as you go. Because with too many curses, it's gonna be real difficult to get through things. Sometimes some curses make you take damage when the creature takes damage and stuff. There, as you can see, his curses are done purifying. And here I just run and do some stuff, so I can pick him up. Because, if I remember correctly, yeah, I have, you can see the Mystic, and Zella has a thing with, a synergy with Mystic. I felt like this was a great opportunity to pick him up again. So soon you're gonna hear the beautiful chirping of Frogma. My favorite, as I said earlier. There we go, look at him. He's already soaking so much damage because I'm careless. But yeah, Frogma is just clearly the best. Well, not clearly the best, but... And there I was dumb and rolled onto the rock trying to dodge. That was just me being bad, not the controls, by the way. Yeah, I think I'm about to go to the boss, actually. Which is, as said, something I really wanted to get into this video. So if you're just here for the review part, I understand if you've left already. I've done the review. I really should plan these videos better, I suppose. But this is my first time doing voiceovers, so I'm not great at it. Here, Zella leveled up. I don't really know what leveling up does. I assume it gives them more health and stuff, but I haven't really looked into it. Not too much, at least. And there I thought there was an enemy down there, but there wasn't. So I just looked dumb. Also, this creature, I've forgotten its name, but that's also one of my favorites. You see that green circle around it? When it hits enemies, or when any creature in the circle hits an enemy, it heals. So it's really nice, a really nice ability. It's a special though, so as you can see the fire around Frogma's portrait, that means their special is ready. Frogma's special is dealing out 3 fireballs instead of 1. And those items, they fill up, so they get full charge. Also, you maybe saw that, but he got a new curse. I was super annoyed when I saw that, since I had just purified him. But it is what it is. I remember this room, it was super annoying. So many enemies. Yeah, that enemy is really annoying. Pretty neat to have on your team, but it's not very fun to face. That one is also a pain in the ass to face. But yeah, overall the boss fights, we're not at a boss right now obviously, but I'll still talk about it. The boss fights are generally very good. The first one is very difficult, but that's just because you're new to the game. You haven't really had time to learn everything yet. Like overall, they're not too overwhelming, and they feel satisfying to beat. They're also, how do I put it? Well, the first boss at least, after you've unlocked a few places, it's randomized which place you get first, but the very first boss is always the same, until you have unlocked further areas, and it's really pretty. The second boss I ever faced was the rock guy. He was not very pretty. The one I face in this video is not the one you see in the first area, because this is the third area, I believe. But yeah, here's the shop, by the way. Great timing, honestly. As you can see, there are different items, and here's a fruit that heals your creature, which is really nice. And I just checked the items, and I didn't feel like any of them were worth the gold, so I just moved on to the boss, which is Luxor the Magnificent. And I really like this boss as well. It has interesting mechanics, and there I messed up in the frozen, which kind of sucks. But yeah, the bosses are very unique as well so far. The three I've seen have been really... all of them have been very different from each other, and I really like that. I should really make scripts for these videos now. This attack took me a little while to figure out, actually. I don't know why it took me so long, but I'm not the smartest person. Anyway, I'm just gonna let this boss battle play out, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!